every Taylor Swift era was a meteorite. Debut is first, and it's Incesheim. When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think your favorite fall, and for a lot of folks, that's the first documented fall in Europe and the inspiration for a lot of meteorite science that would come later. So much started here. Fearless is peak skill. You're in your room, it's a typical Tuesday night, you're listening to the kind of music she doesn't like, and then a meteorite smashes into your car. It's bold, unforgettable, and as a meteorite story, doesn't get much better than this. It's fearless. Speak Now is Aguas Zarcas. Drop everything now, meet me in the pouring rain, because if you don't, all of this meteorite is going to disappear. That's exactly what happened to the Aguas Zarcas meteorite, with a lot of it disintegrating after being subjected to the Costa Rican rain. A meteorite fall and recovery that sounds a little bit like a fairy tale. Red is NWA 17405. This album has her once-in-a-generation song, so it's fitting to represent it with a once-in-a-generation meteorite. NWA 17405 is one of the only red lunar meteorites ever discovered. Why is it red? Well, maybe they got lost in translation, or maybe we asked for too much, but scientists believe it's actually aquously altered. Water on the moon! 1989 is Imalac. The lights are so bright, but they never blind me, unless they reflect off a polished palisade. Imalac is pure city lights at night, pop star energy with its golden olivine crystals set among a nickel iron backdrop. Palisades never go out of style. Reputation is Chelyabinsk. Few meteorites have a bigger reputation. This one left tons of stones and damage across Russia, and I hear the bass notes were wild. It arrived with all sorts of explosive energy as the villain era of meteorite falls. Dark, destructive, unforgettable. I've got its name in red, underlined. Lover is Campo del Cielo. I like shiny things, and Campo del Cielo meteorites have a unique luster taken from the cores of planets or asteroids they were once a part of. I take this magnetic force of an iron meteorite to be mine any day. They also sometimes look like hearts. Folklore and Evermore are Murchison. Isn't it so pretty to think all along there was some invisible string back to life's potential origins because we found amino acids in this one? Midnight's is Galgeni. You know what's weird but beautiful? A meteorite exploding over the skies of Burkina Faso in 1960. Hi, it's Galgeni. I'm the problem, it's me. Villagers describe the fall as though the whole world's awake all at once, and that feels like the perfect way to capture the emotion of Midnight's. Dreamy and intimate, but a little chaotic too. The Tortured Poets department is Altai. It's not the smallest meteorite that ever lived. In fact, it's one of the largest we found on our planet. It's a massive iron meteorite that sat in isolation for centuries in rural China before being found, brooding and tortured, but also enduring. The Wittgenstein pattern lines are also intricate and complex, kind of like the verses of a poem. The aesthetic just feels right here. Showgirl is Rentilla. Oh my lord, never met a meteorite like you before? This one is literally made for the spotlight as long as that spotlight is ultraviolet. Rentilla grows bright and has that sparkly, dramatic vibe that steals the stage. Probably the closest cosmic stone we have to an opalite. Make sure to let me know in the comments which era meteorite combination is your favorite.